Daryl Mitchell scored 2 centuries in a match for the 4th time in his career. Specsavers County Championship Division 1. Blackfinch New Road, Day 1, Worcestershire 247 and 361 4, Mitchell 163, Guptill 111, Clark 274, Lancashire 130, Jennings 55, Barnard 534. Worcestershire, 4 pints, lead Lancashire, 3 pints, by 478 runs. Scorecard: Daryl Mitchell made his 2nd century of the match and Martin Guptill scored a ton on his debut as Worcestershire took control against Lancashire. The visitors lost Joe Many, who will take no further part in the match after being hit on the head by a straight drive from Guptill. Mitchell made 163, Guptill 111 and Tom fell 62 as the pairs closed on 361 4. Leading by 478 runs. Earlier, Lancashire, who began the day on 86-5, were bowled out for 130. Many left dazed. The low point in a bad day for Lancashire was the loss of Australian paceman Many early in the afternoon session. The 29-year-old was left dazed when, bowling the final ball of the 4th over of the day, New Zealand international Guptill drove fiercely straight back at him and struck him on the side of the head. The Australian, who suffered a similar concussion after being hit by a ball in January last year, will now be replaced in the match by young seamer Danny Lamb, who is set to become cricket's first concussion replacement. By then, things had already turned ugly for the visitors as Worcestershire all-rounder Red Barnard took 534 to complete his 3rd 5-wicket haul of the campaign. While Steve McGoffin took 2 wickets, as did Charlie Morris, who wrapped up the innings in successive balls to finish with 320. Only current England's Test opener Keaton Jennings, who took his overnight score of 42 to 55, and fellow opening partner Alex Davis, 43, reached double figures as 10 Lancashire wickets went down for 53 runs in just 22.2 overs. Mitchell and Guptill's 215-run stand in 33 overs was Worcestershire's best opening partnership since Mitchell also shared a double-century stand-off after 243 with Brett Oliveira against Derbyshire in May 2017. New Zealand star Guptill's 97-ball ton was the first time a Worcestershire player has scored a championship century on his debut since Phil Jacks against Surrey at the Oval in 2006. Mitchell's 33rd first-class century was the 4th time he has hit 200s in the same game, matching the number achieved for Worcestershire by his boyhood hero Graham Hick. Lancashire assistant coach Mark Shilton told BBC Radio Lancashire, "It's a head injury and he's being monitored. He was feeling better by tea and he hasn't gone to hospital yet. He was conscious at all times but understandably dazed by it. If it's proved he suffered concussion, then there is a protocol we'll have to follow. We'll keep a close eye on it. This is the first time we've been involved in something like this." Danny Lamb is on his way to join the team. With Joe being a number 8 and Danny being able to bat, it's a like for like. Relive Day 2 of the latest championship matches as it happened.